Today is the start of February, and that means it's American Heart Month.
And unfortunately, cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women. It has claimed more women's lives than all forms of cancers combined. So joining us this morning, Rori Woods, a heart attack survivor. Rori, thanks for spending time with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, Jason and Heather. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you because we know in 2017 you suffered what's called a SCAD heart attack. What exactly are we talking about?
A SCAD is actually a form of a heart attack. It is considered or called a spontaneous coronary artery dissection. I had one of my arteries, my left anterior descending artery, pretty much die at that moment. And it
Look
is
at that image, yeah.
That was considered or is also termed as a widowmaker. It's something that affects 35% of women under 50. I was 38 at the time, just a week after my 37th birthday or 38th birthday. And it was determined that it was stress related. I was...
Wow. Because you were healthy before that, right? I mean, no previous heart or even health conditions.
No. And actually it was quite a shock because I was coach mom, super mom. I was on every commission and board that I could ever imagine. And that is, I was actually taking on everything I could. I said yes to everything. And that morning I woke up and was feeling tired and groggy, but we were headed to church. And I started feeling like I was sweating and I couldn't stop sweating. And I couldn't catch my breath. I felt like I was having an asthma attack or a panic attack. And after that, I vomited, and my husband said I turned completely white, and he rushed me to the hospital.
Wow.
So quite a life-changing moment.
Absolutely. Because I imagine when they told you what had happened to you in the hospital, were you just stunned?
I was shocked. I couldn't even believe it. And honestly, I've considered myself an actively and healthy person, and it was a complete life-changing experience.
Knowing that experience happened to you, where you were really in good physical shape, you thought you were in good emotional and mental shape, what message do you have for other women out there as we start this February Heart Month?
I am volunteering with the American Heart Association to help bring awareness because of my incident, and it's really something that I think people should get to know their numbers if they don't know what their blood pressure or cholesterol numbers are, but also to bring awareness to those super moms like myself that are constantly running and say yes to everything. That stress is something that can really affect your heart, and it can really wear you down.
Yeah. Rori, how are you doing now? How are you feeling now?
I am good. It's taken 4 or 5 years for me to actually tell my story. I have recovered. I'm healing, and it's caused a lot of. It's given me a new perspective on life. I don't have more than one life. This is all I get, and it is one of those things where I really want to make sure to spread the message, to not ignore the symptoms, and to take action. And give yourself another day.
Very moving, moving, and I'm glad you shared that with us today. Rori, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Go right.
It's a lot to think about, isn't it, Heather?
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here stunned.
Absorb it,
because all the things she said was a lot of women in my life that are like that. Go Red for Women is this Friday, February 4th. Go to WCCO.com/links for more information on heart disease and knowing your risk.